Hello, Internet. This is Jim Tech Lovin. I haven't been on in a while, pretty much all summer. It's probably been months since I've done a video, but it's winter and it's cold, so we're back at it here. So today, if you look in front of you, you see the Sabrent Rocket Nvme. It's a Gen 4 drive, 1 terabyte, and the heatsink is beside it. And we have a computer here that I'll show you in a minute. Just on the desktop, not in a case or anything, it's just on the desktop. And we're going to swap out the 4 terabyte drive that's in there. The 4 terabyte is going to move to the secondary NVMe because it is a Gen 3. We're going to clone Windows over onto it. So we're going to clone the 4 terabyte. There's obviously only a few hundred megabytes in use. We're going to clone it over to the 1 terabyte using a program called Disk Genius. And so the Sabrent Rocket is going to become our boot drive, and then the secondary drive is going to be the 4 terabyte. So that's what we're going to do in a few minutes. Before that, since it is Black Friday, we'll just go up, look at the other screen here. And we'll go to here's the Newegg page. And I'm just going to show you one thing here, and this is this 12700K, which saved 41%. The thing about Newegg is this price right here, their regular prices are inflated. And they do that when they have stuff on sale. They inflate the regular price. It's not a 549 processor on sale for 319 for the Black Friday. But regardless, I bought 2 of these processors from Amazon, and they were $291 for the 12700K. I noticed Newegg does this quite a bit, and I'll just go back here. So when you buy stuff off of Newegg, I'm just going to turn this a little bit here or move it over. What I've noticed about buying products off of Newegg, and I have bought products off of them before, they have some decent deals. This RX 6600 right here is not a what does that say, $599. It's not a $600 card to begin with. It's on sale for $229. It's a good price at $229, but you're not saving, what is that, 61%? That's just a lie. You're lying, Newegg. So these are Canadian prices, by the way. This is Newegg Canada. So I bought some drives. I bought a 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte drive off of Newegg a while back. I didn't use it for a while, and then I went to install it in a computer, and I installed it in the computer. And when I went to set the drive up in disk management, it actually showed up. Here, I'll bring this over here into the proper screen. It actually showed up just like this, like the E drive here, which it shouldn't do. It should have to be. You should have to enable the drive and then format it. So this line up here, rather than being blue, should be black. But it came up, and I said, oh, okay, it's already formatted. Okay, that's fine. But then I noticed when I went into Explore, there was data on the drive. So it was supposed to be a new drive. Obviously it wasn't, because there was data on it. Like, they could have at least wiped whomever's data it was. I didn't look at it, but there was data on the drive, which is just ridiculous. So I assume, my assumption is, that a lot of the stuff that Newegg has on sale, that they put in their sale prices, even some of this Black Friday Newegg stuff here, is returns. I'm almost positive that it's returns, that people bought and returned within their allocated return window. So that's a little bit disconcerting for me. So be careful when you're buying stuff from them. And if you get a drive that's, send it back. You're going to open it right away. I don't, because I'm building computers, so I'm not going to open it right away. But yeah, that's what I would say is send it back. So the prices are not bad. I've got a big long list of stuff. Most of it was from Newegg, because they had more products that were they on sale? Well, yeah, okay, but it's just that inflated. This inflated price right here is just, it's inflated on absolutely everything. Like $359.97 for a WD Black 2 terabyte. No, I've bought them, but I can tell you one thing about the Western Digital Black drives. Those are the ones you want to buy. They are really fast. They're really good drives. I have 2 or 3 here, and I've never come across one that didn't have great speed. They're really fast drives. In my estimation, they're way better than the Samsung drives. I like them a lot better, the Western Digital Black. So if you're buying an NVMe and you want some speed, or you're gaming, buy a Western Digital Black. They're very fast drives and at very decent price. The Samsungs, yeah, they're okay. That's my opinion on them, is they're okay. It's like Kingston drives. They're a little bit less than okay. But, you know, they are what they are. Another thing on drives, NVMEs, is, so this is a true NVMe, right? It's only got the one slot. It's hard because every time I go over it, it changes the picture. But you see that one little slot in it? So I haven't, I'm going to show you an M drive here and show you what they look like. Grab one over here. So the difference between the, whether it be PCI Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 3, you're going to get, what, 2,000 megabytes per second read-write speed. Gen 4, these drives, you'll probably get 5,000 or 6,000 megabytes per second. This is, that's an NVMe. This is a, there we go. This is a SATA NVMe. That's what it's called, is a SATA. So it's the same speed as an SSD. So you're going to get, you might get 500 megabytes read and write speed out of these. And you can tell by just the 2 slots as opposed to 1. So try not to buy them. Or if they're a real good deal, and you're looking at, hey, that's a great deal on that size of drive, it's probably an M key. Just check for that. So don't get, I'm not saying they're bad, just don't get suckered into buying them and expecting NVMe speeds, because you're not going to get that out of them. You're going to get SATA speeds out of them. So I'm still building, I build a lot of Intel. I haven't moved, I'm still building AM4 systems because they're extremely very relevant. And still very fast. I'm not going to build AM5 until the price goes down a bit. And what we're going to put these drives, I'm just going to turn you and I'm going to show you, because this is how I do it on the bench here. So this is a bench build. So before I put everything in a case, I do everything here. So this is Ryzen 9 5950X. It's got the cooler is a Noctua NHD 15, Chrome Max Black. I did put a smaller fan on the back. So a 120 as opposed to a 140. There's 140 in the middle, and 120 on the back. So this is on air. I still like air. I like these Noctua coolers. We have 32 gig of RAM, Corsair Vengeance, RGB, and the graphics card. There's my little Tech 11 right there. This is a RTX 3080. That's on there, and that's the one we're going to swap everything from. Now, put you back up here and show you where we're going to go with this. So I'm just going to open, because I've I'll show you what program to download. Oh, we're going to have to move that too because it's on the other drive. There it is. Come back this way. Wrong. Oh no, right way. Wrong way. There we go. All right. So I just have a USB hard drive hooked up here. Where do I want to go here? Oh yeah, right here. So this is the program you want to download. It's called Genius. It's free, number one. Here, we'll just show you where to get it. So just do your search on here. In whatever browser you're using, Microsoft Bing, or the other one, that name escapes me right now. Yeah, so you're gonna go with the 64-bit and just download Genius. Which have I installed it? I may have installed it. Let's see. If you're not sure if you got a program on your computer, just type it in. And I don't. Okay. I'm just going to copy this to my desktop here. See where it's going to show up. There it is. I'll just bring it over. So this is the setup. Double click on the setup program. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring everything over to the right screen here. Click yes on the setup. It's gonna say English. Click OK on that. Bring this back over again. Accept the agreement. Yeah, default location. Doesn't really matter. I always put it on the boot drive. And then you would just launch Genius. And this is what the program looks like. So that is my hard drive. So what we do is we hit the OS migration right here. It's going to ask for the target disk. We're going to just cancel that for now because we have to install our drive. So I'll just cancel that program. And then we'll go ahead and install this drive. Why is the screen all crooked? There. That's a little better. All right. So we're going to have to shut down here. I'll do it from here so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to shut down our PC. And it's off. I am going to turn the power supply off, which I just did. I'm going to turn you a little bit here. Okay, so that is the slot we're going to install to. Just grab my tool here. It's nice that there is absolutely no static down here in the basement, so that's a nice thing. That was something we don't have to worry about. We put our little magnet on here just so it's easier to, I guess I didn't really need this big thing, but we'll do it that way anyway. I'm going to take this off of here because it's a pain. I really should take the graphics card out, but I really don't have to. See if we can do it this way. Perhaps we can. So I'm going to open this drive, get it out. As soon as I find my knife. Yeah, so I've already tuned this. The memory's tuned. On this 5950. I'm actually running an all-core on it rather than stock. And it's running at 4.5 or 4.6 gigahertz. This is quite nice. Give you this little package. I guess that's why I paid too much for it. And there is the Nvme in another little package. There we go. And there's the single slot over here. We don't have to take anything off. We just put it in like this. I am going to have to find an Nvme screw. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to take the whole thing off. Sometimes you can just peel these back. Makes it easier to put them back on. But not in this case. Yeah, it's all good. That is what's in the way, and probably that. I can take that out. We don't need that. So I'm just going to remove this middle slot here. I do not require it. And we'll put this back in. Yes, much better. Okay, let's find an Nvme screw, the correct one. And yes, I have a bunch of them. It's going to be a pretty small one. We're going to go for this one. I believe it'll stay on there, but who knows? So I'll put our little, just so it stays on. that's it. That is installed. Just going to use our magnet here to grab all our screws. Just way easier. Whoops, don't want you. Obviously you won't grab the copper. I buy these Nvme screws in bulk because they're so tiny I keep losing the damn things. All right. We don't really need to put our heatsink on. We're not going to put it on yet because we're going to swap the drives over. So for now, we'll just put that off to the side. Put that off to the side. Put our beautiful little case back together here. Quite nice. Actually, we're not going to need the heatsink because we'll use the existing one for the board. So it's not an RGB heatsink or anything. It looks pretty nice though. Oh, maybe it is. It even has heat pipes. Oh my God. That's quite nice. May use this one. Just because it's for the drive anyway, so. Okay, so now we're gonna reboot our computer. Turn it back on. Turn the power switch on. So over here, I got my little speaker there, but and most computers are exactly the same. And it's JFP1. And the power is always beside, so there's 5 pins on the bottom, there's 4 pins on the top. So it's the first 2 pins on the top is the power. Just below it is the reset. It's the same on almost every PC. And we'll turn you back over here. And we're going to boot to Windows. Might use the bottom one here. I think my screens are a little dirty. Whoop. Straighten this up a bit. All right. We'll get this out of the way. So we're booted into Windows. I have this thing plugged in, so my cord's only so long. But I guess what I can do is just shift this over a tiny bit. Whoop. This is one of those little portable monitors. I do like it. All right. So let's go back over. Oh, since we're on the bottom monitor, I have to move shit again. There we go. Oh, wait, I already ran the setup, didn't I? Yes, you did. So should be in our Disk Genius here. Ah, there it is. Disk Genius. Run Disk Genius. Yes. And it's on another screen, so I'll just move it over. Okay, so there we go. So there is our Sabrent rocket. Let's just check this. Because I think I bought this one off a Newegg too. I checked the drive here. Oh. Everything just keeps popping up on a different screen. That's not showing up here. Let's migrate the OS. Okay, so that is our target disk. Hang on. So we've already selected, I'll just go back here. So we go to OS migration, we select our target, and it's our Sabrent Rocket drive. That's our target disk. Press OK. Press start. And we're going to do a reboot to Windows Personal PE. I'm not sure what PE means, but we can do a hot migration or we can reboot. So we're going to go ahead and reboot. And OK on that. Yeah, but move you a little bit. I'm going to move you over to this screen. Yeah, we can't see that one very well. We're going to go to the center screen. Oh, it's Windows PE, so I've only got one screen that's working. Because it's kind of like safe mode. So what it's going to do it on its own. It's going to go ahead and copy everything over. So from our original C drive to the new C drive. Then we're going to remove it. We'll have to take the graphics card out because we're going to have to remove the second one also. We'll shut down, we'll remove everything, swap them all over, and then reboot again. So it doesn't really take long, it's pretty fast. And it's going to migrate everything. You're not going to lose your product key, although I don't have one for this anyway. I don't think I do. No, I don't think I do. I haven't put one in yet. I don't install my product key until I'm ready to put it in the case. And background noise while I'm in the basement, so we've got the furnace, we have water coming down from the washroom, from the kitchen. Sometimes you'll hear the click of the water heater. So this system that I just showed you, that's going in a height Y60 case. And I'll show you some of that stuff after. Some of the craziness that has become the basement. Very much unplanned, but so we're almost done. It's going to finish that. So I do this all, obviously my videos are all unedited from beginning to end. And I use my iPad because I haven't got past that yet. Press home to, so I've got 2 iPads because I love my iPads, but God, I wish Apple would allow me to add storage. That would be nice. So it's done. It's going to reboot. Might be booting from the new drive. Might not be. Not quite sure. Yeah, some of our programs, I didn't have a lot of programs installed on here. I'm going to have to probably uninstall them, transfer them all over. Okay, so we're back in Windows. And we got back all of our screens back. So I am going to shut down again. I just want to check something here. Went the wrong way. There we go. Oh, this PC. Yeah, it's there now. Okay. Yeah, so it's coming up as my D drive. There it is. And if we look at our C, which is our 4 terabyte, there it is, exactly the same. So it's a clone of the drive. And we're going to shut down. Now I'll turn you around again. Okay, system's off. I'm going to power off the power supply. See the power supply's there, and that's my secondary drive right there that I've hooked into whatever computer. It's just a USB. And I can put a 2.5 or a small 3.5 inch drive. These puppies right here, if I wanted to. Oops. So I can put those in there too. And then I have Nvme enclosures that I use a lot. So I just put you down here. There we go. Good enough. And we'll disconnect all of my, because I use multiple monitors. In this case, 4. Put those where I can find them again. I don't have to search for them. And we're going to remove our graphics card. Power supply is off, so I don't have to. I'm going to see if I can just set it down over here, the graphics card, without removing all the cables because they're a pain in the ass. What am I looking for? Yes. I do like the new boards that have a button on the board, so you don't have to use one of these. You know, it's plastic, so I'm not going to damage anything if I happen to slip off. And this is to, you know, obviously get the graphics card out. Hello. I wish it was like a few inches longer, but it was all I could find. Hello. There we go. There we go. Ugh, such a large card. Let's put this down here. Cards now are massive, aren't they? Okay. So we can take off this drive now. Put that right there so we don't lose it. Put that there, and we can take, oh God, I hope I have enough room to do this. Don't really feel like having to move anything. I can help it. Got it. I'm just going to put this on something here, so. Whoop. Okay, there's one still in it. That one came off of there. Don't want to lose these. Pain in the ass when you lose them. And drop things. All right. So now we have to put the drive in. As soon as I find, there it is. Always worried about losing that because I do lose it a lot. Okay. Whoops. Gotta take the other drive out, don't we? We do. There it is. Little tiny screws. All right. There's the crucial. So that's a 4 terabyte drive. And it is going to go in here in the second slot. Put these in right away so we don't lose them. So tiny. Oop. I'm going to use my magnet just because I don't want to lose this. There we go. Shaky hands. Put that in there. Take our new drive. Let's see what our cooler looks like here. See if we want to use it. We might. The Sabrent rocket. Try not to stab myself. Get rid of all the plastic. All right. Oh, another nice looking package. Probably packaged this exact same way. Well, it even comes with a little screwdriver. That's what it looks like. And a bunch of screws, like 4 or 5 screws. Just go to my garbage can here. Let's see what we got in here. We can pull that out. So you've got this right here, which is your top. And then I'll try and squeeze this out here. Your bottom with a couple of pads. One goes on the bottom, one goes on the bottom, one goes on the top. Oh, there is one already on the top. Let's see what the instructions say. Make sure to remove the clear thermal tape protector. Yeah, remove your thermal tape protector. You definitely need that. Solder double-sided M2 drive. If your drive is single-sided drive, please continue to step 4. If your drive is double-sided, skip to step 5. And our drive seems to be double-sided. If your drive is single-sided drive, apply the extra thermal tape provided be on top of the thermal tape that is already placed in the tray. Place the SSD in the tray on the thermal tape and make sure the groove placed in the back of the front drive switch goes back on the tray. So because we're double-sided, we don't need the second thermal tape. Okay, so we'll put it in and we'll put it all together. So this second one, we don't need this, so we're not going to use that. But we will put the drive together. We'll take that off. Oop. Can't forget to take it off the one that's staying on the board, either for the 4 terabyte drive. Okay. Just move you back a bit so you get a little better idea of what we're doing here. Okay, so that bottom piece of tape is off. We need our Sabrent drive. So it's got a little notch here. Sorry, right there. So obviously that is going to go towards the front of our motherboard. Should fit without measuring. Okay, so that's all right. So this is going to go this way. I assume it only needs to line up. And we'll orient this piece so that the little logo is this way. I think we're going to be okay. Let's just see if we have to move this back a bit. We'll just do a fit here just to see. Very hard to see. Okay. I am going to have to move this little rubber right here. It just in the way, holding things up. So this little piece that was on the board, it's a little rubber piece. We're just going to have to remove that. We do not need it. Okay, let's look and see what else we got in our box here. We have little bit of screws, and we have that little screwdriver, which we're not going to use. Yeah, we might. Let's put this over here. That over there. And we got a bunch of screws here. Yeah, it's nice that they unscrew out of there. I'll try and finish up this quickly as I can. Oh, you bugger. That one doesn't want to come out right now. Well, they give you enough Nvme screws. Wonder if that's in case you drop them all over the place. Can't find them. Perhaps. Or you just can't get them out. There's one. Thank God I have nails. Well, kind of. I could have done this a little differently. Well, surprised I didn't lose that one. Anyway, okay. So our screws are out. Oh no, they didn't give you too many, because these have to go into sides. put this on here. Grab a screw because we're... Okay. We do have enough room, so we're good there. Try and get them in straight. We'll cross through them. I just want one, thanks. Okay. Put them both on the same side. I really should have done that a different way, but I didn't. That's probably the Nvme screw. Now, I don't think we're going to have to adjust it. I think we're good. Gonna snug those up. It's hard to work around the cooler, but we can do it. Grab my light here. Every man's friend, the light. Especially blind men like myself. Not a lot of room here. There we go. Clearly sitting on there. Did I take the... I think I did. Yes, I did. Trying to remember if I took the that cellophane or whatever it is wrap off of there. I am going to do it this way, only because I think it's going to work a little better. And I guess we'll use the provided one for now. Oof. Yeah. This might take a while. Or not. Well, got that in first try. Yes, thank God for this thing. Pretty handy because it, I mean, you can't really tighten stuff down with it that great, but it works. I think we're good. Okay, so that's one drive in. And now we're going to put our second drive back in. We're not going to be using that one. We're going to use this drive. Oh, second drive is in. Well, where's that drive in there? That's why. And we'll put this on. Huh. We actually don't need that. Is strange the way that goes together. Put that there. That's all right. Both drives are in. Let's just put this on here. Put two of them on, actually. We'll have to. There we go. There's one. And we put a second one down here somewhere. Right here. Okay. Let's add that in. I want to keep that as clean as I can. Yeah, that'll work. Put that back in. Now the other one actually stays in, but this one does not. So afterwards, we're going to put a piece of tape on that screw just to hold it together. These we'll put away before we lose them. Let's put these in with our end keys. There we go. Or with our M.2 screws. Oh, this thing I just used to hold up the graphics card. That right there. Because it's not secured in any way. Okay, let's grab the graphics card again here. God, it's going to be close. But it should work fine. Oh yeah. We're laughing. Just hold that up. There. Holds it up just enough, just as much as it needs to. Until we get it in a case. Let's hook up all of our monitors. HDMI? HDMI, yes. And display port. Whoop, that's HDMI. Sorry, having trouble seeing here. There we go. All right. We are good, I believe, to fire it up. Power on. Hopefully it'll boot up. And it will. All right. Let's check our drives. Okay. Wow, this has been an hour long, 1 hour and 1 minute so far. We'll do this on the screen you're looking at here. And there's our new drive, except letter C, I need to change drive letters. Because our C drive we'll put that as our F for now. I may have to okay. Never had to do this before, but I think I'm going to have to. Let's shut down. I'm going to uninstall the 4 terabyte here, or remove it. I'll just power off again. We don't need that drive. And I'm going to take off my USB drive. I'm just going to take this out for now. Always something, right? Always something. Just take that out for now. Take this drive out. Reboot again. And then we'll put it back in. Just go to disk management. We should only have one drive. And we do, and it's the C. All right. There it is there. So that's our 1 terabyte drive. So we booted into Windows just on the one drive. So we're going to shut down again. Put our drive back in. Our 4 terabyte Crucial drive. So we'll put this drive back in. Which we're doing now. Turn you. Yeah, we'll put this drive back in. Sorry, looking for my, that sucks. I'll take it apart after. Because I need to find my... Oh, there it is. No, it's not. Ugh. Of course, the second time is always a pain in the ass, right? Stay down there. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's in. Sorry, I get to look at the back of my head. Yeah, we're good. But I do wish to find, before I go any further, we're just going to have to pop this out here for a sec.
Are you still recording?
Almost done.
I just need someone to open the drawer.
Oh. Nope, it's not down here. I just hope it didn't get stuck on here. I don't think it did. So it's my, yeah, you know what I'm talking about, my magnet. Let's just see. Let's just see. I thought I had it on here. I don't think it's all in here. But we're gonna check here. Just trying to see if my magnet is under there on the side. View. I don't think it's down there. But we're gonna fucking check. Guys, we don't want to have a magnet down by the motherboard. I've done it before though. It always gets stuck somewhere. Let's just see. This was so easy the first time, probably not going to be easy this time. Yeah, because I don't have a magnet to put it back on now. Well, I do. I have one more. I just want to make sure it didn't go under here somewhere. No, it did not. Huh. That is odd. Must have dropped it somewhere. All good. Okay, back at it we go. Uh-oh. No, I definitely need to drop that on the board somewhere. Okay, where is it? Where is it? That's what happens when you don't have a freaking magnet. You lose it. Oh, come on, get this done. Sure wish this cooler wasn't on. Oh, now where did you go? Damn it. Silly, silly. That's... There it is. Okay. And that's what happens when you don't have a magnet. So we'll put something on here. And we'll try this again here. Ah. Damn! Lost it again. I need some light. And I just can't seem to. There we go. I think I got it now. I believe I have it. Still didn't find that. I'd like to know where it went. It's stuck on something. Okay, let's put the graphics card back in. It's not in the graphics card, so that's a good thing. Move this board a tiny bit here. There we go. All right. Okay, so I think we're good here. Put our magnet back, or at least one of them. We've lost the other one. And now we've lost something else. Oh, sorry, trying to find something else now that I lost. Fell on the ground. Okay, let's reboot if we can here. Okay. Still didn't find our magnet, but it is what it is, I guess. Hopefully we'll find it soon. Well, we found one piece of what we were looking for, but not the other piece. Unfortunately, it'll turn up. Okay. Find my mouse again here. There we go. Ah, come this way. There we go. Okay. Okay, so our C is now our 1 terabyte drive, and then our D is the 4 terabyte. Good, we're done. Except for lost items. A couple of them, we did what we were supposed to do. Anyway, Jim from Tech 11, have a great day. And anyway, that's download Disk Genius if you want to buy a new NVMe for your computer, and do it that way, where you put it in the second slot, Disk Genius to transfer everything over, shut down the computer, move them so it's in your slot closest to the CPU, which is the fastest NVMe slot, is the one closest to the CPU. And it runs off the CPU, where the secondary drives a lot of times run off the chipset. And you're golden. All right, thanks. Bye.